Because of their rarity in society, Sigma guys frequently attract the interest and fascination of those around them. Because of their distinctive traits, propensity for success, and complete independence, they are simple to identify. They can achieve this accomplishment thanks to their distinctive worldview, which also explains why people find them so strange and fascinating. Many of their personality qualities can seem utterly incongruent. Although they never seek other people's acceptance or praise, their self-confidence and belief in their talents have the potential to come across as conceit or arrogant. Thoughts, opinions, and ideas abound in them, but they rarely speak up unless there is a compelling cause to do so. It can be beneficial to replicate the success the Sigma man experiences throughout his life by comprehending the seemingly incongruous components of his style of thinking. Here are 13 reasons why Sigma males never give up, along with tips on how to use them in your own life. They have an innate desire. Simply put, Sigma males have a mindset that naturally motivates them to succeed in life. They enjoy pushing themselves to the edge since they don't like to do things halfway. Sigma guys fully embody the carpe diem or seize the day philosophy and approach life to get the most out of it. Sigma guys are aware that there is always more to discover if they simply have the fortitude and tenacity to look for it. Thus, they act to support their innate drive and make sure that they lead lives that fully satisfy their love of adventure. Sigma males make use of their other abilities and personality traits. They remember things well. Sigma men resist pressure and don't let the pressure of the situation get to them. They can think things through thoroughly and have good recollections. They can draw on all of their prior experiences under pressure to see the way forward with greater clarity, since they are aware that what may appear to be a big setback at the time is only temporary. A Sigma man uses the memories of conquering his prior obstacles as motivation and inspiration for refusing to give up this time whenever he encounters adversity in life. They can spot the nuances of a situation. Male Sigmas are very perceptive and analytical. They frequently notice things that most people overlook because they like to stay on the periphery of whatever is happening and spend the majority of their time observing and reflecting. They get a special understanding of their surroundings as a result, which offers them an advantage when things become tough. They can identify details that others might overlook by using their powers of observation, but they can also spot solutions to issues that other people might not be able to see. When a situation seems bleak, a Sigma guy leaps into action and seeks a solution by thinking creatively when most people might give up. They tend to be perfectionists. Sigma guys prefer to do tasks as effectively as possible. They don't enjoy doing things less than their absolute best because of their fiercely independent view on life. Sigma men want to believe that they have taken full advantage of every chance. This entails constantly aiming to improve oneself and seizing every opportunity that comes their way. This frequently manifests as intense perfectionism, which makes it nearly impossible for a Sigma male to give up when things get difficult. They appreciate logic. Sigma males are recognized for having extremely analytical worldviews and for prioritizing logic and reason above irrationality and emotion. Any obstacle that a Sigma male has in life is met with a mindset based on reason and rationality. This means he is aware that there will always be a solution or, at the very least, a path to improvement if he thinks things through logically. This explains why Sigma guys are rarely observed losing their composure, even in dire situations. They have faith in their skills. Due to their commitment to personal growth, Sigma males devote a lot of time to honing their inner selves and skill sets. As a result, they typically have highly developed skill sets and intimate knowledge of their capacities. Sigma males are honest with themselves and understand the limits of their capabilities. All of these elements combine to create a man who is open and honest about his abilities, which results in him being very confident in them. He also knows when and how to use those qualities in any difficult situation. They are lone wolves who are aware of when to work with a group. Sigma males are not wholly opposed to teamwork, despite their image as the lone wolves of the social dominance hierarchy. Sigma guys are aware that there are appropriate times and places for collaboration, and when those occasions arise, they frequently demonstrate their value as teammates. They can rely on others in a crisis and don't let solitude become a reason to give up, since they know how to work well with others and inspire the greatest performance out of all of their teammates. They effectively encourage oneself. Anytime something goes wrong, a Sigma male tends to get back up and go on. Male Sigmas don't need to be continuously pushed to take up the slack by others. They immediately learn that anything that needs to be done must come from their sense of resolve because they are lone wolves from an early age. Early in childhood, Sigma males master the ability of self-motivation. When necessary, they can even use this skill to motivate others, developing into some of the most capable and dependable group leaders. One of the main reasons Sigma guys never seem to give up on their goals is that they rely heavily on their motivation. They can take a step back and reflect. The cognitive process of the Sigma male is incredibly distinctive because it combines the right amount of resolve and initiative with profound introspection and analysis. Rather than acting hastily, Sigma males prefer to take a step back and carefully consider all of their options before making a decision. This helps Sigma males zoom out and see the path ahead with the greatest clarity, preventing them from giving in to the pressure of the moment. This keeps them from losing control and giving up when faced with a challenge, and it also makes them one of the most dependable personality types to have as a leader in a crisis. They feel comfortable expressing their true opinions. Men of the Sigma fraternity are not scared to express their opinions. Anyone who has spent time with a Sigma man will realize that, while initially appearing quiet or restrained, he will speak up for what he sincerely believes in. They are more than eager to speak up against people they believe have crossed the line or may be hindering them in some way. Sigma guys never allow others around them to stand in their way of attaining the goals they have set for themselves because they have the self-assurance to speak up and stand up to others. They don't give a damn what people think. Sigma guys don't follow the conventional social hierarchy of dominance. This implies that their entire feeling of value and worth comes from within, rather than from the opinions and acceptance of those around them. This characteristic is related to the fact that Sigma males essentially don't care what other people think of them. They don't waste time seeking praise or approval because they are completely unafraid of other people's opinions. No amount of criticism from others will cause them to give up on themselves because they are not afraid to keep fighting for what they want. They are committed to the development. Men who are Sigma are very honest and transparent with themselves. They would rather face the reality than continue to dwell in blissful ignorance. They are not hesitant to apply this honesty to themselves when it comes to self-reflection and looks for the aspects of their lives that they genuinely believe might use the most modification or better. Sigma men are able to be honest with themselves about their shortcomings and commit to personal development. Instead of deceiving themselves and staying in a state of stagnation forever, they would much rather face themselves in the mirror and be brutally honest with themselves. Being able to constantly grow means that Sigma males know that nothing in life is permanent, and there's never a reason to cave into difficulty and give up. Male Sigmas want independence. The fundamental reason Sigma guys never quit is that independence is central to their worldview. The feeling of utter dependence on others is something that Sigma guys detest and will do whatever in their power to avoid. They put in a lot of effort and maintain their resolve when things become tough because they understand that this is the only way to achieve and keep true independence in life. The ultimate aims of life for Sigma males are freedom and self-sufficiency, and no challenge will cause them to give up the independence they have worked so hard to obtain. Independent and driven brains. Sigma men don't like to follow other people's expectations. They don't let the culture around them dictate what they care about, and they frequently develop a strong, sincere love for interests or causes that few other people share. A Sigma male's passion and determination, even if they are eccentric, are something you can count on. You can be sure that when a Sigma guy devotes himself to something, he will devote himself entirely because they are doing it for no one but themselves. Sigma males will pursue their passions to the very end, and this unwavering dedication is a major factor in why Sigma males demonstrate higher levels of bravery than their counterparts. Sigma males act from the heart and aren't afraid to do something that nobody else has, which is why they so often end up as innovators in our society. They understand that nothing lasts forever. Sigma males understand the transience of life. To them, everything is a journey and nothing lasts forever. They know that every failure can eventually be overcome, and without taking some risks along the way they are never going to grow to their true potential. Viewing life as something malleable inspires Sigma males to take action in their life and fuels them with a sense of courage. Sigma males see the fleeting nature of reality as a blessing and use it as an excuse to let go of fear and anxiety. Rather than focus on the past or live in fear of the future, Sigma males truly know how to live in the moment and do whatever it takes to make the most out of every opportunity. They are entirely self-sufficient. Sigma males are lone wolves, and they don't like to feel that they have to depend on anyone but themselves to survive. They are fiercely committed to being independent, and they hardly ever seek assistance from others. The Sigma man naturally wants to take care of himself and others for whom he has chosen to accept responsibility, and he works hard throughout his life to ensure that he can do so. Being independent gives Sigma guys the freedom to take chances on their terms and helps them grow to feel very secure and confident. When an opportunity for fear or uncertainty arises, a Sigma male's knowledge that he has built himself up to be the man strengthens his self-belief and allows him to confront life with grace, confidence, and power. The mindset and lifestyle manifested by a Sigma male is a practice that builds courage and bravery over time. Applying these practices in life makes taking risks and confronting inner fears like second nature. How do you confront fear and manifest courage in life? Share your experience in the comments section and check out the rest of Blokebox for more life-changing tips.